Boom, boom,
Yeah.
and boom.
There is no outside communication here.
What's that on the other side?
That is East Tower. Contact with the other side is strictly forbidden.
You've been into CXP before, so what did you tell Miles about the fans' reaction?
Just that it's like being at the best rock concert. It's so much fun to feel like it's interesting because you get the opportunity to be present but also part of the crowd, and you get to be a fan yourself. Like we were just hanging out with the group from Severance, and that is so much fun, and that you guys' passion is pretty like out of this world.
I'm sure you're excited.
Yeah, I've not been here. I've had films at Comic-Con before, and I just think it's wonderful. I think for any time if you're a musician or if you're an actor, it's all about the fans.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you're hoping you make something that gets people excited. And so I saw some people walking in some pretty interesting outfits. And that's also part of the fashion here is part of my favorite.
And talking a little bit about the concept, we have love, we have action, we have mystery, we have all of these elements together. So what do you think is the point that connects it all and makes it work so well?
I think it's the love story. I think it's the fact that you get to meet these two people as individuals, and then you understand each of them, and then you understand why the two of them are together, and then they are your vehicle through all of the different genres. That's certainly what I was most excited to play. I was really excited about bringing these two people to life, and especially with Miles.
Yeah, I think I think visually it should be it's very compelling, it's very interesting, it's very well thought out. You certainly, I don't think, will get bored with what you're seeing on screen. There is a mystery element to this movie that I'm excited for people to find out about. But absolutely, it is about two people really destined to be together no matter what circumstances.
And talking about the love story, I watched the trailer, and when I saw your characters talking through like written papers, I was like, this is so You Belong With Me, Taylor Swift.
It's very cute. It's very Taylor. It's very say anything. It's also
Well,
just
it's like, listen, kids, back in my day, this is how we texted. This was the original
good?
texting. What you
You
doing?
up?
WYD.
I'd like to know how was it kind of to build this long distance relationship until the point you're actually like together in the movie, and then it kind of becomes a little more action, right?
We were really lucky. We've been friends for a long time, and this was our first opportunity to work together. And I'd never had that, where I'd gone into something already knowing the person so well. And I think that just gives you a shorthand and a level of comfort where you're really like, oh, this is my dance partner. Like, I can really do this with them.
And we filmed, it was somewhat in sequence.
Yeah.
So much of the stuff that we did film kind of from tower to tower. Anya was working by herself. We tried to film it with the other person, but it just didn't work. We couldn't even see each other, and I couldn't tell what she was doing.
Yeah.
So then when we actually did finally
tried.
come together, it felt, I imagine what it felt like for the characters. There was like a life
Excitement.
and an excitement to it.
So after this experience, did you realize something that was like interesting for you as actors, or even like at a personal level?
This sounds so silly, but I discovered on this that anytime I do something like really violent or scary, my reaction is to giggle like really intensely. And it was after that big gun, I was like, oh, okay, God, I'm gonna try it. And I was just laughing the whole time. And I'm like, wow, that's not creepy at all.
Yeah, there was a couple things that we did together for the first time. I don't know if you worked in a water tank before?
Yes, I've
or any
been
of that
drowned
stuff?
before.
Yeah.
Like actually drowned, so that
But
was,
pretty
yeah.
much everything one of the characters goes through in this, the other one was going through as well. So we were bonding over that as well.
And just to wrap it up, I'd like to ask a question about Brazil. Do you have a favorite thing about Brazil? I know you've been here for a short
I've been here. I
time.
just got here, but I've been so excited. I love steak, and so I've been looking forward. And it does not eat meat, and so but. I was very excited about that.
Yeah, and you got a good steak yesterday.
And I got a good steak. I would love to, because I'm a massive UFC fan, and so many of our great champions come from Brazil. So martial arts is like such a big part of this culture. So if I had more time, I would love to experience that as well.
Yeah, I've always wanted to learn capoeira. I feel like that'd be really fun. That and samba. I don't know how to do it, and that's on the list.